Shit, thank you for the extra coats. What do I always do? Extra coat of arrogant, extra coat of armor.
Come here, Dale, it's booty bustin' time.
Ferris, no. It still hurts from last time. Every night!
Yo, what's good, Raiders? This is a little PSA before we get into this video. Now, some of you may have noticed that channels like myself, Yickety Yucks, LG, King of Rogues, have been having videos taken down, having to private videos, having their whole channels deleted, and basically that's because our veteran deadbeat dad is back falsely striking channels again. This guy doesn't know how to file copyright strikes, so a lot of troll channels are starting to beat them. You're going to start seeing a lot more videos coming back from a lot more troll channels. So if you haven't, be sure to turn on the bell for any channel that you like, because YouTube tends to fuck up your algorithm after you get some strikes. So be sure to show any channels you like just a lot of love. And as well, can we get in the comments, can we get a chain of hashtag #StayFreeDale, because I know this guy is going to watch it. Want to know how I know? Because he got caught watching my videos on stream last night. Take a quick look at this.
Shit, thank you for the extra.
What an idiot, man. Anyway, guys, let's get right back into this video. Peace.
So they're coming for Tyler Perry now. Oh, don't need pour some more of these shrimp chips. So I'm muted. All right. I said they're coming for Tyler Perry now. So I think this dude is actually trying to sue Tyler Perry for like 240 M's. An article? Really don't want to read no motherfucking article outside of Twitter, but so Tyler Perry sued for sexual assault over actor claims, years of harassment and more. So it says Tyler Perry is facing accusation of sexual assault, and a claim is coming from an actor on his long-running TV show The Oval, and one of Tyler Perry's camp calls it a scam. TMZ has learned Derek Dixon filed a lawsuit against Perry, and the docs claims that the director met an event in 2019, and in Derek's words, Tyler picked him out of the crowd and asked for his phone number, suggesting he might have a role for him. As it turns out, he did. Derek says Tyler gave him a small role in 2 episodes of his show Ruthless. Then in January 2020, Derek says that Tyler invited him to his Atlanta home, and then he accepted, hoping to build a friendship that would lead more into acting gigs. But according to the suit, while there, Derek drank too much and ended up sleeping in a guest room. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Derek claims that Tyler got into bed with him and started touching his thighs. Damn, as soon as I said that. And although he rejected his advances that night, he claims Tyler remained interested. So it looks like they were sharing text messages. How come it won't let me launch the gallery? The fuck? Yeah, they're talking about Tyler Perry. I mean, even if this was true, it wouldn't fucking surprise me, to be honest. Damn, I want to read these, but I want to read them zesty. But they're not blown up for me. They're in the shade room, though, for sure. Boondocks been to the skit on this. So shortly thereafter, Derek says that he landed the role of Dale in the Oval Office. In the Oval. Great for his career, but he claims that it was around this time that Tyler also started firing off sexual suggestive texts, including asking Drew what his sexual preferences were and telling him that he has sex with men. Derek also notes that his character, Dale, was written as a gay, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay. He claims that that's exactly what Tyler told him that he was looking for in real life, a sexual partner. Someone will be loyal and dependent upon Tyler. So Derek says that he feared his career would be derailed if he flatly rejected Tyler, so instead he told him he just wasn't the sexual type, but he was always terrified he'd lose his job if he complained about sexual harassment. So basically to that point, he says Tyler once again invited him to Atlanta in 2020 and things allegedly took a dark turn. Derek claims that Perry greeted him warmly, but quickly started a sexual charged conversation, like asking him if he likes it rough in bed, and then grabbed Derek by the throat while saying, "Look how excited you just got." So it says he says that he pushed Tyler away, and that was the end of that alleged incident. The lawsuit includes years of text messages allegedly sent between both men. Most of the ones Tyler allegedly sent are sexually charged. For instance, one reads, "No straight man would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to fuck you. I would fuck you." Damn, so Tyler Perry was cooking dinner for him in his palace? Hold on a sec. Alright, my bad, I was reading it. Let me read it again. The reason why I keep muting it is because I don't want to crunch you guys' ear. But it said the most aggressive incident went down in July 2021. Again, at Tyler's Atlanta home. Dixon was staying in the guest house and wearing only his underwear when he says that Tyler came in to give him a goodnight hug. Bro, I honestly feel like he was playing with Tyler just so he could, like, lead him on to keep working for him. He knew what the fuck was going on. It also says that he alleges that Tyler yanked down his underwear, groped his butt, and said, "Relax, just let it happen," and assured him that it wasn't going to hurt. Dixon says that he managed to rebuff this advance by changing the subject. According to the suit, Dixon finally filed a complaint with the Equal Employment and Opportunity Commission in June 2024 and then quit the Oval, saying that he could no longer put up with the alleged sexual harassment. Dixon is suing Tyler and Tyler Perry Studios for a quid pro quo and workplace sexual harassment and sexual assault battery, and that he's seeking $260 million in damages. Tyler Perry's attorney, Matthew Boyd, tells us that this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what it appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam, but Tyler Perry will not be shaken down, and we are confident that these fabricated claims of harassment will fail. Story development. Basically, it just looks like Tyler Perry did this shit, but Tyler Perry, through his advances, and this guy, he faked zesty to try to get a job, basically. So he kept basically, leading Tyler Perry on when he already knew what time it was. You was at the man's house getting dinner cooked for you, was staying at his gas home. You thought, just like Tyler Perry said in one of these messages, no grown man is gonna cook dinner for you, let you stay at his home if they didn't want to fuck you. He let him know off the rip, I need the chakra. But the dude kept playing into it to lead up to a scam. Read the text messages? Okay, bet. The thing is, I think that he wanted to go as far as Tyler Perry, as he thought he could get Tyler Perry to go without getting fucked, to try to get that, to make sure he got those roles. Instead of just saying from jump, "Yo, Tyler, I fuck with you, blah, 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 but I don't swing that way. I'm a heterosexual male." He knew what the fuck he was doing, but he was scared to say no. In fact, kept leading Tyler Perry on. Instead of just letting him know right off the rip, "I'm not attracted to men." Bro, you know how many dudes probably got their chakra stolen just in hopes of being on TV? Think about that for a second. Imagine how many men got the chakra stolen. Rode dick with asshole, booty busted. Backshot it for a role. I honestly think getting your chakra taken would be worse getting riding dick with your asshole. Backshots, you wouldn't have to. Backshots, you don't gotta look. You just sit there and be like, "Oh, I'll just rest on my elbows." Oh! But imagine you're a desperate up-and-coming actor, right? I would never do this, by the way. Imagine you're a desperate up-and-coming actor. You get the opportunity to be in a room with somebody of adequate power that could put you in positions that can change your life tremendously. They say, "Well, all you have to do, I mean, you're a good-looking guy. What are you willing to do? Which way do you swing?" You're like, "Well, I'm a straight guy." They're like, "Come on, you're an actor." What do you mean by that? You're an actor. I mean, there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to, do things where you're gonna have to act. So, how method do you really want to get? Well, What do you mean by method? So hold on, you're an actor and you don't know what the fuck method means? How about this? So there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to do roles you particularly might not want to do. But you're gonna have to go method, right? Depending on how serious you take your craft and career. So how about you go method to get far in your career? I not only want your chakra, I want you to ride the stallion. Bro, you know how many... No bend over, no back shots, ride the stallion. Bro, you know how many motherfuckers that do that? I wouldn't do it. Think about how many motherfuckers would really do it though. And would really blow a beefcake for it. You have to remember how obsessed this timeline is with fame. Everybody wants to be fucking famous. So if you think that there's not thousands of niggas out there that will gladly give up their chakra for a career that's not even promised in acting, because you could land a couple of shows, that don't mean you're gonna be doing this shit 20 years later. Just because you land a role doesn't mean you're gonna be doing this 20 years later. You gotta remember, I know actors. Motherfuckers be going on half a decade gaps with no gigs. Or they gotta take that BET Plus route. The same fucking storyline on BET Plus. Corrupt family, flipping keys, sex, chakra stealings, infidelity, you know, that black shit.
Ain't no black guys willing to give up their chakras.
Like the same shit happened to Brandon T. Jackson. Bro, Brandon T. Jackson just now recovering. Bro, he was doing movies with Martin Lawrence, everything. As soon as they told him to put that dress on and go method, dude couldn't handle it. Now, go to his Instagram. Yo, shit, are you here? Give me Brandon T. Jackson's Instagram. I'll show you something where there's two guys. One didn't want to wear a dress, the other one wore a dress and couldn't handle the method. If anybody that's a VIP, let me get Brandon T. Thank you. This is where they send motherfuckers who either probably didn't give up the shot or got a chance to wear that and couldn't handle it. Let's click on a trailer. Let me see. There's a trailer here. You gotta remember all the old interviews where Brandon T. Jackson was talking about how Big Mama's house really fucked him up mentally as soon as he put on that dress. So let's see. Let me go on this. There's a trailer on here somewhere. Give me a minute. It's good to see him back kind of doing his thing. I am happy for that. But he lost a lot of years. A lot of years. So, what's his name? Michael Jai White. Really dope actor. Excellent action films. But, you know, he talks a lot. So when you give up this many secrets of Hollywood, they're gonna doom you to BET Plus. Or you're gonna have to do like your own straight to DVD joints, straight to Netflix joints.
Do you think Hollywood also tries to snag Zach chakras?
I don't think so necessarily. Because Caucasian people aren't a guest in Hollywood, blacks are. You never hear these stories about Zachs. You only hear it about niggas. Why is that?
Middle of some shit ourselves, and it involves Junior.
Yo, I forgot. So what I tell you guys about BET Plus movies and shows? What I tell you about these type of films? Just take a look. What did I tell you? The crispy lineup. When you watch a Vlad interview, you never see Michael Jai White with a crispy beard lineup, ice on, earrings. This is some BET Plus shit. Go watch any of his interviews. On Vlad, he never bosses himself up. He keeps it clean cut, but it's nothing extra crispy.
In the middle of some shit ourselves, and it involves Junior. He's in a bad way.
Everybody got chains on,
So I'm gonna need
earrings,
Orlando here with me.
spray painted lineups. What did I tell you about the fiber? Didn't I tell you about the fiber? That's only a BET Plus thing. A Tubi thing. I told you about the fiber. Somebody give me the Creed 3 trailer with Mike B. and Jonathan Majors. I just want to show you the difference. We always talk about this, so why not just show you visually? Crispy, clean, fade, lineup, beard, edge up.
Ain't nobody gonna punk our family.
Fresh taper and curls. Hold up. Nah, Brandon T. Jackson's locks were real. He cut them off.
Your back up.
I swear you read my thoughts, brother. And I have another thought. Go get your sister for me.
Lord. Vegas will holler at you.
Wanted to see me, Vegas?
Look who's here.
Marquise!
What's up, cuz? How are you?
Good, what are you doing here?
Well, he's recruiting some folks to go down to NOLA to help him out with a problem he's having down there. You wanna go?
Aren't you having a masquerade ball soon?
This weekend.
Then I'm in, you know I love me a good party.
Her acting sucks, by the way. You said, would I do some shit like this? I don't know. I'd honestly try to avoid it as much as I could. But I'm very strategic with what I do. So anything I do would just hit different. Doesn't matter what it is. Because you'd be like, damn, this nigga really like, what the damn LTGO this shit? Like, you would get geeked off seeing me in some shit because it would be funny. We'd come on stream, laugh about it. It would be a different vibe. Exactly, but thank you, but you don't want to get locked in the exclusive black cinema because that's how they get you. Like, it's a consistent check and then you get locked in. And, you know, the same thing happened to Morris Chestnut. He was doing black films for so long, predominant black films for so long. And it took him like 30 years in acting to finally get a show where he wasn't just amongst a predominant black cast, playing a typecast black role. Dark skinned, milk chocolate nigga with his shirt off with a crispy beard. Like, it's a luxury to not be typecast as a black actor. Then on top of that, that's why I said I want to do headshots where I'm not looking like ass crisp and clean. Because I wouldn't want to be like a sex symbol or some pretty boy or something like that. You said the end goal is the superhero and real shit. You gotta avoid it. Yeah, basically, you have to avoid this type of shit.
And a good fight.
There it is, Marquis. You got your soldiers. Curtis?
It is, Marquis. You got your soldiers. Basically, they're going and doing a drug deal or a gangbang or
You
something.
ever heard of a man named Jean LeBlanc? The Godfather, New Orleans.
Bro, they got David Banner on this shit too.
He runs drugs, gambling, prostitution in the city.
And every show like this is drugs, sex, infidelity, chakra stealing. It's the same concepts. It's watchable shit, but you already know what it is.
Oh, Vegas. Shirley Duncan.
This casino right here, this is my family's legacy. And there is no amount of money that can buy it. There's trouble with...
Damn, they got that dude in here too. What's his name? Orlando. What was his name? Orlando something. Bro, he was a big, like late 90s, early 2000s. Bro, he was actually somebody that was never in predominant black films. They even got Orlando in this shit. His name is Orlando Brown. Yeah, it's crazy. Very tricky game. Very tricky game. That's why when you think about it, there's only a handful of black male actors that you can actually really use. Orlando Jones, there we go. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a fucking Brown. But the only black shit Mike B ever did was The Wire. And now he was a kid. You know how many roles Mike B probably got offered to do BET Plus? Well, BET Plus wasn't out when he was acting, but you know how many roles he probably got offered for predominant black films? Shit he had to turn down and he just didn't? Because he was on a mission to be a crossover black actor. If you look at Mike B's catalog, you can see how strategic he's moved in every film. If you look at his Wikipedia, he's never done a predominant black film. The closest thing you got to Mike B doing anything predominantly black was Creed. That's the blackest you ever see Mike B, is some Creed or Black Panther shit. That's it. Hardball? I mean, he was a child. There's a difference. Oh yeah, Sinners, I forgot. But, yeah, I forgot about Sinners. But Sinners is like different. It's not like BET Plus. Next movie has Jade Cargill. What film is this?
Please, don't ever leave me.
Harlem. Okay, Harlem set action. So it's probably gonna be like some 1930s shit. Anytime I hear Harlem, I think 1930s. Stallone directed Creed, so yeah, you're right about that. Now, Creed 3 was black-ish. Like, it was basically, Mike B was a successful boxer. He had a black friend that went to jail for a crime they both basically committed. And then his black jealous homie came out of jail and wanted everything he had. Typical black story. So Creed 3 was like, to me, it was the most poorly written. Yeah, it wasn't really a good film. But it was just a typical, if you're black, we all had a Creed 3 story. If that makes any sense to you. Every black man in here, we all had a Creed 3 story. We had a jealous homie that was mad we got maybe a bitch he wanted or some shoes, or we got more chicks, or Yeah, we all had those type of stories. It was just a typical black on black violence type story. You said calling him Mike B is funny? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want me to call him Mike B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan? Nah, we call him Mike B. Nah, Majors did kill that role. He kills any role that he touches, though. What else is new? We like I said, we really lost a great talent. And Majors being on the A-list level. I hope that one day he's able to make it back. Because if you switch... Let's just say this. Do you think Mike B could have played in, what was that shit called? Magazine Dreams. Do you think he could have pulled that shit off that Majors did in Magazine Dreams? Exactly. You said maybe? Nah, that shit would have been corny. Nah, I wouldn't have hit. See, Mike B isn't a I'm gonna frown the fuck out of my forehead, fuck up all, wrinkle up my face type of actor. He's different. It's a different style. See, when you fuck with a Majors film, he's gonna make himself look like a black man from the 60s to make you believe him. He's gonna fuck up his he's gonna wrinkle his forehead to hell. He's gonna crease his face crazy. And you're gonna believe him. Alright, so you've seen that. What's this shit, Lord B? Oh, this is the guy. Remember this guy that used to play on, he played on The Game, and then he graduated to that one show. Donovan, what was it called? Ray Donovan? Where he played like the black biracial brother. And now he's back on BET+.
You need this, it will protect you.
We got a problem. Who did you see carrying my brother's body?
Damn, they got Quincy on this shit too?
We don't get this.
That's how you know acting is a difficult game. When your dad is P. Diddy and you're on BET+, none of this shit is easy. No handouts in Hollywood, man. Just because you got clout doesn't mean you're gonna get some star fucking role every time. Good luck.
Just figured out we're gonna be in the middle of a damn war.
I shouldn't be telling you my family business, but my brother is a killer.
I am so sorry for your loss.
He comes to New Orleans without anticipating a little bit of trouble.
When the saints go marching.
We can take down Big Shirley like that. We're about to have some fun in New Orleans.
Got the black OST in the back.
And I would give my life to protect you.
I'm a Duncan, we fight.
I mean, yeah, Nepos get handouts for the most part. We talking about real Nepos. I like it. Acting kid Nepos. They get a gunshot. They get a gunshot role.
That's what we do. And now it's my time. Doctors want war? Ready for the fight! You don't get a fuck your ass, it's a war.
Alright, I don't fuck with that type of cinema. We were talking about lineups.
I spent the last 7 years of my life.
So when you look at this, you don't see Michael B with a crispy, clean, top of the line fade with fiber on it.
Living out my wildest dreams. Bianca. Rocky.
Just a basic cut. No fiber, no extra crispy, clean lineup. No beard lineup. Is Ice Cube's son a good actor? You're asking me that because you already know the answer. You just want to hear me say it. What the fuck do you think? You know good and well that nigga's ass at acting. Have you seen Den of Thieves or whatever, 1 and 2? God awful actor. Complete trash. No, he's not he's garbage. He's only playing in films next to Gerard Butler or anybody else because his dad's Ice Cube. Not everybody who can remember lines is a good actor. 50 Cent was in it? Bro, 50 Cent wasn't in the first one. Wait, 50 Cent's not in the second one though, right? Didn't he like die or something, his character? And I got more money than you, broke ass nigga. Now get banned, you fucking bum. And more than your parents, and I'm more successful than your bum ass parents. That's why you got cooked. Learn how to enjoy the fucking conversation, nigga. You can't say nothing like that to me because you're not doing better than me. We not talking about money, bitch. We talking about the art of acting, you stupid fuck. Now go to bed, wake up, and be a bum-ass nigga for the rest of your fucking existence.
My dad, this is built on their shoulders. Hey, my man, can I help you? Let me get an autograph? Nah, I ain't signing an autograph, but get off my car. You don't remember me, huh?
Just a basic cut. See, I told you the difference in A-list cinema when you're black versus C and D cinema on BT Plus, completely different ball games. Why do Nepo babies usually end up being mediocre? Because how are you really gonna top greatness? It's hard to top greatness. If your parents are really that great, it's hard to top it. Like, do you honestly think that Jack Quaid is gonna be better than Dennis Quaid in his career? No, he'll do tons of movies, but he's never gonna be better than his pops. And I fuck with Jack Quaid's movies and shows and everything, but he's just not gonna be better than Dennis Quaid. I agree with you. I think Jack Quaid I think he's a good actor, but he's just not his dad. That's all. Great in his own lane. He's just not his dad. That's all. Yeah, Angelina Jolie. Yeah, exactly. But Angelina Jolie is, come on, bro. Honestly, you wouldn't even think that guy was her dad. She's always showed out. But she's been acting since she was a teenager. Did I like him in The Boys? Well, that's a weird question. You mean, did I like him in that show? Like, did I like his character? Yeah, I thought Jack Quaid did his thing. I haven't seen anything where I was disappointed in Jack Quaid's performance. Not one time. But he kind of does play the boy's character in every film that he plays in. Like that quirky, like, I could possibly fuck your bitch, but fuck type of character role. He kind of plays that role in every single film. Novocaine? No, but I do have it in my queue. And I'm pretty sure it's just Jack Quaid from The Boys and Novocaine. We already know that. Damson Idris? Come on, he's from the UK. You know he's a fire actor. If Damson wasn't in Snowfall, there's no way I would have watched that show all those seasons straight through. The scenes without Damson in that show, they were watchable, but you know what time it is. Then again, he's from the UK, so that is, UK actors are on a different level. They're just, they on some different shit. How do we say his name again? Chiwetel, right? One of my favorite actors. I gotta learn to say his name. Anytime he plays in a film or show, it's fire. You guys ever see that show that he played in where he was a alien from a different galaxy? I gotta finish that show. Yeah, Snowfall is fire. And it has a horrible ending. It just goes to show you that in business, you can never keep a black friend group.
Dang it. How long were you locked up? 18 years, bro. Just got out last week. Glad to have you back out, man. I know I've been away a long time, but get myself in shape. I still got gas in the tank. Come by the gym. Thank you.
Yeah, the ending for that shit was insane, man. Now, if this was a BET Plus film, then I might be with a chain on, bigger earrings, a fiber lineup, fiber on his face. Majors would have a fucking big ass chain on too. His fade would be dumb crispy, super blended. He had fiber all on his line. Yeah, you already know what time it is. They would definitely it up. Bro, Majors be getting his fades at Supercut. You don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, the text messages. So it says Tyler Perry, who was currently dating a black woman, was outed and sued for $260 for sexual harassment by a male actor from a show, The Oval Office, or The Oval. The actor basically alleges that Perry rubbed his thigh in bed and sent him sexually charged messages, and once grabbed his throat, asking him if he likes it rough in bed. Here goes some of the messages. So here's the guy. Here's some of the text messages. I mean, this is obviously real. No matter how you want to fucking deny it. Crazy. Yeah, I'm not really, honestly, I'm not really fucking surprised. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not surprised by this shit at all. I just never gave a fuck if Tyler Perry was gay or not. You know how some people like would make a big deal out of it? I just never cared. You know? It just, I don't know, when somebody's zesty, I'm not shocked when I find out they are. So the guy says, you can call me later or tomorrow sometimes. He says, you have a really fresh voice and take on things. I mean, I don't know where this is going, but I laughed the entire time, and I could see, the world and its characters, and my exclusivity ends in 30 days. I want to take it to losing it out on that. Alright, so yeah, he's basically just soothed him. I'm not gonna do this shit. Alright? I'm not gonna do a whole zesty voiceover for you. But you pretty much get the clue. You shouldn't be shocked if you found out Tyler Perry was stealing chakras. Probably just likes both. You said, come on. If we hit goal of 37 tonight, I would have done it, but I don't know if I feel like doing it. Yeah, I'm not getting paid for this shit. I'm not reading the script. This shit is for free. Of course I was starting to cook. That's what I do. But I gotta check analytics real quick. Let me see where we're at. So I can rub it in your fucking faces. That's not even real. That was like leftover. I forgot to reset it though. Let's see, we only did a 10 and a 5 or something like that. Alright, fuck it. Let's I guess I'll do it to an extent. But I also wanted to try to get you with the right people to help you, make these shows work. Yeah, not for my audience, but we need to find a home for this type of stuff. I don't want you to miss out on another, Bleak Creek. I don't even know what that means. But Eugene bought it first, and but I didn't get it. Hey man, gets here tomorrow, and so it's gonna be. Alright, I can't do it, bro. I'm cool. I'm not gonna read a zesty back and forth. Basically, look, like I said. Alright, some of this shit might be. Look at this shit. If I'm looking at the texts and analyzing, Tyler Perry was trying to, wear him down. And this guy was basically playing a part to try to make sure he stayed on Tyler Perry's good side, but was too scary to tell him that he didn't swing that way because he wanted the role. Now, this guy deserves for his chakra to have gotten stolen because you shouldn't have been leading Tyler Perry on in the first place. You should have had the balls to let the man know that you weren't interested in anything but heterosexual relationships. Do I think he folded? No. I think that he strung Tyler along in hopes that he could get as far as he possibly could without getting his chakra taken. Because look, Tyler Perry's having big paragraph conversations with him generally, right? And he's being fake interested. Wow, I was worried you would even like it because it's a weird concept, so thank you. And right, I just, had a heaping dose of it, and now it's back to nothing. It was really weird. He says, I didn't have any contact. What are you talking about? I haven't been touched in months. Oh, you mean like touching? Like, I thought you meant like being around people, he says, Jacob. I mean, I love that you only say that, you only say that when I'm being stupid. I guess, that this Jacob is a dumbass version of me. He says, no, what is he even saying? No doubt? I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Why are they bleeping stuff out? He says, Jacob, like, I want that chakra. He says, you know that I can cook, Derek. Spaghetti? Cake? I'm so drunk, talking shit. Hey, what's it gonna take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yeah, I mean, it's the exact same. Yeah, come on, bruh. These are real text messages. And the guy's just like, giving up on my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist. Yo, Madman Jr. with the 10 gifted. Hey, salute, shout out for the 10 candies, I appreciate it. If you gave me the 10 candies with cock in hand, that wasn't my intention. So all of you guys with cock in hand, I need you to remove it. All I'm doing is just reading text messages. Alright? So he's having general conversation. He says, unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You could have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. In other words, I could still take your chakra, and you can still read your Bible later. This is nice. Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no. Because if you tell me no, that's not gonna be good enough. Yes, it's strong. My mother, she literally thinks that I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say that. It's real. He says, well, I don't think that, but I do think that you have to be able to say no. And you have to make it clear. Because right now, we've been texting for quite some time, and you still have not directly said if I can fuck you or not. Now I'm just throwing in extra shit because clearly that's what he meant. Yeah, these are definitely real. I mean, I only say yes if it gets me to an Oscar. Joke, joke, joke. I mean, I hear you. Like, why are you saying shit like this? You see what I'm talking about? I'm telling you. There's so many people who will get there, who will literally hand their chakra over on a silver platter. What's that shit called where, like, if you're in a place where it's, like, of class and they, like, take the thing off and your meal is under it? Definitely chakra baiting. I like that, by the way. He says, joke, 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 I hear you. He says, well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through sex is in person. So, I mean, let's just stick to the no, unless you're really into him. I mean, I would hope that you would let someone get a hold of you and make love to you. You're missing out on the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get that pass. I hope you get past that block in your life soon. He's just basically trying to just figure out a way to fuck this guy. Well, I mean, it's not this person, but, yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. Why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. I don't know. It's just Brad. Laughed my ass off. I just wanted to go for a quick walk and, you know, get the steps in, and now I'm walking to Chipotle, you know, by myself. Thick Derek. Get that Chipotle. Bro, Tyler Perry is deviant. He called this man Thick Derek. He says, ha ha ha. So
I wonder if he collected the chakra of Zax while wearing the Medea costume.
Hey, this guy in a Zach though, he's like some sort of Spanish dude or something. I think, right? He's gotta be. Wait, is he a Zach? Or is he like a Spanish dude? Because I should have made my voice Zachy. Damn, I might have fucked up the story now. You think he's a Zach? Yeah, I think he looks like a Spanish Zach though. He don't look like a. He don't look like a regular white guy. He's from Spain? Makes sense. Okay, we can keep it up. Muchachos, so a Spaniard.
You give up your chakra for $1 billion.
Nah, bruh. Like I said, I just couldn't. Even if I had the paper after, like, I would never mentally be right again. Like, honestly, I don't even think my dick will get hard anymore or anything. Like, it would just be gone. Like, anytime I was gonna get top or something like that, like, my shit would just stay shriveled up and limp because my chakra's gone. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to function. Yeah, there's no way I can fuck with it. The fact that he said, this shit is crazy. Now, why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. That shit was funny. Saying LOL, like, bro, LOL and in general conversation with all the slick shots that Tyler Perry is throwing is clear indication he's shooting his shot. And you kept leading this man on, then you want to file a fucking lawsuit. Staying at the man's house in a guest bedroom in boxers and shit. Who the fuck, bro? At home, I don't even sleep in boxers with no shirt. I'm always wearing some sort of a, you know, tank top with shorts. He says, I feel sorry for that person that you choose. I mean, I won't let it take, you know, I won't even take an aspirin from someone. Haha, I would cry if that wasn't so funny. This is a game. This is a game. Text message. I know I need to smell the roses more. He says, you are the rose. But you are so blocked that you refuse to smell it or open it. That's sweet, but I am working on it, therapy. You know, I'm really scared that I'm going to waste my life worrying. Been there, stopped that somewhere in my late 30s, early 40s. I'm a billionaire, you know. That's why we're having this conversation, so that I can fuck you. Well, how do they make money then? Subscriptions? I mean, they make money from advertising, lots of money. I love the way I feel right now, but I don't like being horny. The testosterone. So we're finding out also that Tyler Perry is on TRT. So that's also been exposed. It's like, let me ask everybody in this chat a question. When the fuck ever in life if you had a conversation with a man and mentioned the word horny? I've never in life, under any circumstance, mention the word horny in a sentence while talking to a man. This guy knew exactly what the fuck he was doing when he was talking to Tyler. He's to blame. He says, oh yeah, from the doctor? But is it making you feel better? He says, I feel so good. I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. He says, laughing my ass off. He says, you don't even understand.
This is a game. This is a game.
He says, tried you. Call me. Hey, I think the hangover hit me harder than I thought. Can we talk later? He says, yes, it was quick, but okay. Like, when Tyler calls, you answer. I'm Tyler Perry. I mean, I really need to talk to you, my friend. Please call me as soon as you can. I'm trying to do rooms on the boat. If I invite Bill, would you be okay sharing a room with him or not? So they're just having general conversation and shit's kind of blurry.
This is a game.
Alright,
What you claim? Dog your gang.
He says, treat myself right. What are you doing? Derek. He says, just talking to my sister. He says, I roll. Fine. Good night. I'll just go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. You know, I'm trying to get off so that I can go to sleep, laughing my ass off. I understand. Well, you know, apparently you're not the only one that has been drinking tonight. I just started. They did it.
Switching for lanes. Oh, we're not the same. Low down dirty. Put you to shame.
Listen to me. If you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then are you opening yourself up to have a lot of questions of foolishness? Oh, so basically he's like trying to keep this shit under wraps. Listen to me, if you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you are opening up yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. You want them to know that you are there because of your talent, not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you the job. I mean, you earned your spot like everyone else. Don't give people an opportunity to play with you small, or they will. I can teach you everything. Unfortunately, there are some things that you'll just have to learn for yourself. Because when we go back to work, I'm not gonna know you. I don't have any friends that work for me that are my friend. Professionalism is the key. In other words, shut the fuck up. You're totally right. That makes perfect sense. He says, I hope you got it, my friend. Just watch the behavior in front of everybody around me on set. Yes, I will. I mean, I don't want to give everybody the opportunity. Like, you know, because work is work.
What is her name?
Yeah. Alright, we get it. We get it. $240 million lawsuit for flirty text. You know what? Honestly, Tyler Perry might have to settle. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, if this guy's already leaking text messages and everything, yeah, he's gonna get some sort of a bag. There's people that got money for less. Trust me, there's people that got money for less, bro.
LTG, would you take someone's chakra for 100 mil?
Nah, I'm not busting nobody's ass, bro. The thought of anything anal it does nothing for me, sexually. His acting career is done? Basically. Like, this is some shit you just keep under wraps and keep your job and just let Tyler know on the low. I don't swing that way. And if he decides to fire you, then you just go get another job. But airing out a billionaire for a bag, I hope he gets the money that he wants, because he's never gonna work in Hollywood again. You don't even have, bro, if put it like this. If you're in these type of circles and somebody makes a non-heterosexual pass at you, don't cry about it, be a man and just tell him you're not interested. Why flirt with the guy for months and then fuck around and try to sue him later? Yeah, Tyler Perry's gonna have to pay this guy some sort of bag on the low. Because it's bad press. You pay the guy off, you bury it, you move on. You act like it didn't really happen, you just give him some undisclosed bag, boom. There's one message where Tyler Perry shows one pic of himself to him. It's not a peace flick, is it? Okay, no, it's not a peace flick. I was gonna say sending peace flicks in 2025 is crazy. He says, nice picture. Yeah, does the water look, the water does look calm. He says, nice picture. He says, no, never mind. He says, great, amazing picture. You don't see that stud in that picture? Rude. This is so real, man. This is not fake. This is wild. Alright, got it. Tyler Perry was caught being zesty with somebody who was leading him on, thinking that maybe he wanted to be zesty too, and now wants to sue him for $260 million. And he's gonna get some sort of money because you don't want to drag shit like this on in public, especially when you're worth $1 billion. So he'll get some money, but yeah, his acting career is done. $50 made fun of Tyler. Oh, 50 gets away with everything. 50 Cent reacts to Tyler Perry's lawsuit. He says, "Is that bitch just say what I think he said? Nah, we ain't jacking this shit, gang. No way." 50 says, "I." Because basically 50 Cent wants to be like the new Tyler Perry without the zesty shit. You said this might be why Fousey went crazy? So you trying to say that that's wild. I never thought about that. It never crossed my mind. Let me ask you a question about that. So did Fousey start flipping out mentally before or after the Tyler Perry film? It wasn't a couple of years ago. That was a long time ago, bro. You said after? Are you sure? Are you sure it was after? I'm just gonna play a sound effect, and I'm not gonna really speak on it. Hey. I kinda get it. So you're telling me before Fousey did the Tyler Perry movie, you're telling me that he never had one episode. That's what you guys are telling me. Not one. Yeah, the chakra might be disintegrated. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think about it. So, naturally, when you think about the cognitive of a human being, right? on the regular, how many people are walking around with calibrated minds? When I say calibrated, that means you are 100% okay. You are 100% in tune with yourself. You are 100%. So anything can fuck up depending on what happens. Anything can fuck you up from adolescent years to experiences as an adult, so on and so forth. Most people are not calibrated mentally because nobody ever teaches you how to become calibrated mentally. It's something you gotta kind of figure out, and some people never figure out. That's why people completely crash out when they do certain things. How could you crash out if you're mentally calibrated 100%? He said Fousey prior to Madea was doing prank vids and YouTube vlogs. Now, yeah, I know about Fousey from back in the day, but it never crossed my mind that he had episodes post Madea movie. Now, I'm not saying that the chakra was stolen, but you know. Let's get off into the rest of the books. So Cheezer shows how good Kick pays when you don't multi-stream and when you don't view bot.
Alright, let me find a 9-hour stream. So 9-hour stream, I did. Okay, this counts as like a 9-hour stream because I gambled for an hour and a half. So I'm getting like
a 9-hour stream and he got 8,500. Bro, this dude must have a deal. How many viewers does Cheezer get? Probably like 3 bands. Then on top of that, this is like a 8 and cookie too, so it's not the same. How many viewers does Cheezer do? Bro, he got paid $1,000 for 3 hours. It's crazy. Imagine just like, damn, I need a quick 1,000. Fuck. I'll just stream for 3 hours. Fuck it. Ah, damn it. Like 9, 10K? Oh, that's why he's getting that kind of money. Yeah, that's adequate to Cheezer. It makes sense. He's live with 7.7. Yeah, he's getting a nasty bag because how many hours does Cheezer do? 9, 10. How many? I'm gonna guess like 9. Let's just do 9 hours on average. So he's not multicasting. He's not. So I will look it up. So boom, Cheezer gets 7.7K. So let's just do times 7,700 times 8 hours. Oh yeah, he's getting 8 grand a stream. I just did the math. He's getting like 7 to 8,000 a stream. 7,000 a stream would be for him. 8 hours. If he did 9, yeah, he can get like 9 grand. Like 8,500, close to 9 grand a stream. That's accurate. Yeah, bro, he making a nasty bag. I'm telling you, man, when you get that Aiden cookie or that Kai cookie, man, life must be great. You said 10 times a month? Nah, I mean, they gotta be greedy. I'd still be doing 8-hour streams if I had that viewers and getting 8,500 a stream. Bruh. Bro, he getting 50 grand a week from streaming. Nigga, I paid my whole house off in a year. Just get it done. Fucking, this nigga's making 200 bands a month. Salute Cheezer, man. 200 grand a month. I can't do nothing but congratulate you for that.
Like 1,100 an hour. That's why, like, bro, where the fuck is this $40 an hour coming from? I'm just being real, bro. Where the hell is that 40 coming from? Like, Kason said he got $40 an hour. I'm sorry, Mahal. Where the fuck is that coming from, Mahal? So Lacey made 1,700 for a 9-hour stream. Yo, he's potting crazy, bro.
Yo, how come when Cheezer says it, no problem? How come when I say it, we talking anthropoids and bullshit and fake bullshit? That's what I'm saying. Like, how come everybody else could? You know what I mean? How does it generate revenue with no ads? I don't know, bro. Billionaires run the site. I don't know. Trust me, if they're giving you that kind of money, they got a way to make money off you. That's for sure. Yeah, that's astronomical money. 200 grand a month. Oh, what could you not do in life with 200 bands a month? That's fucking wild. Shit, can I get a motherfucking gambling contract? Shit. I hit slots for 9 fucking hours straight. Anyways, like, let's just say, alright, so we got 1,200 here. Let's just say if I had 1,200 on Kick. Let's just say if I wasn't multicasting. Let's do the math. So I'm doing an 8-hour stream. Let's see. I mean, I'd make like a band a stream, like 1,100 a stream if I had these viewers over there and no multi, like a grand a stream. Do like 6 bands a week. 6 bands a week. Let's see, 6 bands a week times 4, $24,000 a month. Yeah, multi, you don't get the full amount per body. But yeah. Now let's just say if I did 800 viewers a stream, right? I mean, I could probably pull a band on Kick, depends. I just couldn't be on Twitch. Alright, so let's see. Let's just say if I did 800 to be generous. And I wasn't multicasting. I could still make like cool little 18 bands a month. Consider it? Nah, Twitch, I'm doing good things on Twitch. But I wish that you got like, I wish there was a way I could grow my Kick. Well, I wish there was a way I could grow Ronaldo to where I can get a band here, a band there. Oh, life would be fucking incredible. Let's do that math. I would just do a spare 12 grand a month. Just for multicasting. Remember when you don't multi, you get basically double that. YouTube streaming, you don't make money from, unless people super chat you. You don't get money from YouTube streaming. There's no ads or anything. You just basically If you get super chats, you get super chats. If you don't, you don't. Maybe a solo stream there once a month. Even if I did, though, check this out. So even if I did an 8-hour, like, I was already thinking about it, by the way. Just one day I do like, let's just say, even if I did like 4, I don't know what type of viewer base I would get, but let's just do ballpark. I don't know. What was we averaging on there when I got clipped on here for 2 weeks? What was it? A band? You sure about that? 8 to 1K? So give me a realistic number then. Alright, so 700. Yeah, we were only doing like 700 or some shit like that. Yeah, because I remember. But then again, I wasn't being too enthusiastic with it. Like I said, if I couldn't even tell you guys what I got clipped for when I got clipped for the 14 days, but it was the dumbest shit on the planet. I'll just tell you that. It was the stupidest fucking thing on the planet. Alright, so, well, they must have changed their shit, because when I was on YouTube, they weren't doing it. So I would only be getting, about 600, like, 670 a stream. If I did an 8-hour there, I'd get like 670. Like a quick 670. Man, too bad there's not a way I could do both. There's not enough time in a day. Yeah, there's no way I could do 19 hours of streaming. It's impossible. Like, it's impossible. Yeah, we couldn't even watch Zeus on that motherfucker. I like thought about it. I'm like, damn, how the fuck could I do like an exclusive Ronaldo joint and do, like, it's impossible. There's not enough time in the day. It's impossible. I already thought about it. I already played around with the idea. Just the most I could possibly do exclusively is like a 4-hour joint. But I'd have to like be at the gym 9 something in the morning. And then I could do something like stream on Ronaldo from 1 p.m. to 5. Get off, take a break. Hop on Purple. Hop on Twitch and do my full 8 hour. It's possible, but I'd have to literally be at the gym at 10 o'clock. And then my streaming day would have to start at 1 o'clock p.m. But then again, I'm not sure how many people would be watching me at 1 o'clock during the day. Shout out for the candy. Yeah, it's just like, it's doable, but it's like, I don't know how many people would pull up, so I wouldn't know unless I tried it. Gym streams on Ronaldo? It'll be a waste, because I'm only doing a gym stream for like an hour. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know how to get more discovery on Ronaldo. I don't know how to do it. To be honest, I don't know how to grow there. Yeah, basically. I mean, sometimes they'll bless you with the front page, but you gotta get that, you know, that plug. You saw a streamer have it where mods can choose which donation message pops up on the screen. That still doesn't really, do I ever get bored of streaming? Nope. I look forward to it. There's never been a time I cut on a live and was like, fucking no lie. You said Invincible fighting game? It's available for members only on the plug channel. The trailer reaction, if you're a member, you're able to see it. Memberships on there start for $1 a month. So it's there for members. If there's any members in here, the Invincible trailer reaction is there for you. Segments where Bruce was hitting different. Yeah, Bruce was getting paid M's to stream though. I wasn't. What's the shit you're gonna click on it? The thing is, like, I know how much money Bruce made on his in the kick era, and it's like, the man's blessed. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, he definitely defeated. He definitely, like, I'll say this, he definitely slowed down time in his life, because that's what money does. It honestly, it slows down your time. Like, the more money you make, the more you can enjoy time. Like, that's why I always say things like time and revenue. If you have 5-10 million right now, your life slows down. You can breathe. You ever see a vampire movie where as soon as they turn into a vampire, the whole world's different? Water, I mean, everything tastes different. Like, wine tastes different. Their eyesight's like this. They breathe and it's like, That's how it is when you get that. The more money you have, time just you're like, oh shit, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Ah, it's a different atmosphere. That's basically what it means. Our realm, our multiverse that we're in right now, this version of our multiverse is controlled by two things: time and revenue. I don't believe that's the case on every multiverse, but let's see what this Tyler Perry brings YouTube talent to the big screen.
Earlier, last time that you two, you had us soul cycling, right?
Skip to the 50-second mark? Okay. Man, that fool had no biceps. Isn't that crazy that a body changes? Fousey is like lean and cut now.
Great! I actually would believe that. Okay. How did you meet Tyler? How did y'all hook up?
Oh, it's actually. Oh. Okay. So I was in my apartment. I was in my boxers. That sounds bad. I was in my boxers, and my agents called me, and they were like, "Yo, Tyler Perry wants to talk to you."
He's like, how does that sound bad? I mean, what's wrong with you being in your boxers? Look.
That sounds bad. I was in my boxers.
He's like, why does that sound bad?
I was in my apartment. I was in my boxers. That sounds bad. I was in my boxers, and my agents called me, and they were like, "Yo, Tyler Perry wants to talk to you, but we think you're being pranked." So they were like, "Here's a phone number, call it." So I thought it was a prank. I call, hello, hi, it's Tyler Perry, and I'm like, "No, it's not." I didn't believe him, so he said, "All right, let's FaceTime." I FaceTime, and it's Tyler, and then I jumped out of bed. I was like, "Oh, hi, Mr. Perry, how are you?"
I love it. Oh my gosh. Lexi,
So what am I looking for here? I'm just basically looking for symbols. I mean, I kind of grasped a couple of things, but
did Tyler ever direct you as Medea? Oh yeah. Really? Oh yeah. How is that taking direction from Medea? First of all, you have to take him serious because it's Tyler. Yeah, but just dressed up in Medea is just. You're like, how do I take this?
okay, just a couple of things. Like I said, man, you just gotta have the balls to just say you don't swing that way. Now what happens after? Yeah, look, Flacco did a whole video on him. New lawsuit exposes the dark side of Tyler Perry. Now, videos like this, I don't like to do. Well, I wouldn't because, I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting little signals. Something's telling me one day I'm gonna have to talk to these people. And I'm just gonna believe what the universe is telling me. I'm gonna believe the signs, I'm gonna believe it. And I'm just certain things I'm just not going to, I'm not gonna say, or I'm not gonna, yeah. I mean, we said exposes the dark side of Tyler Perry. I mean, what's the dark side? That he probably swings both ways? I mean, what else is new? Yo, quick question. Has Tyler Perry ever answered any question about any sexuality? Has he ever said he was straight? Ever? Or it was never something, or his publicist made sure nobody asked him those questions? He's never said he was straight. Okay, then why is it a shocker? It'd be different if he came on camera and said I'm a straight guy, but makes sense. All right, so we got Zach's going off now. Man slaps a Burger King employee because his nuggets were too spicy.
You are on camera right now? I can't jail for robbery and stealing stuff. So she needs to get the out of here before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera right now?
Basically a Sean Strickland. And glasses are expensive too. When people just when you slap somebody with glasses, you do realize these be like $600 glasses. Bro, frames and glasses, prescription glasses are expensive. I wouldn't slap glasses off nobody.
Before I get her put in jail for the rest of her life. Sir, you are on camera right now?
That's crazy. Yeah, man, you gotta... So something's going on with R. Kelly. I seen a video that Flacco did on R. Kelly. Basically, R. Kelly and his team, they believe that there's an assassination attempt on his life in the jail that he's in, and then this happened. So it says R. Kelly was rushed to the hospital after an overdose. He alleges that the staff at the federal prison in North Carolina deliberately gave him an excessive dose of medication. Now, this isn't the first time I heard about it, but I wonder why would somebody want to take R. Kelly out? What's going on? Said it's no longer Gotham City. You said it, not me. But we know this, basically R. Kelly's trying to figure out a way to get out. Like, yeah. Yeah, who knows what's going on? I'm pretty sure he does know things. Come on now, he's R. Kelly. Wait, so how do we know for sure he was hiding people in his basement? Or is that all speculative? Like, in general? it was in a doc. So basically, a bunch of people can say, LowTierGod has 2 dicks, and because 20 bitches say I got 2 dicks, the world would think that I got 2 dicks and 4 balls. That's what I'm saying. Like, some things you just can't fight. Like, a dual welder, dual welding, BBCs. It's just, it's sometimes, man. A lot of shit be hearsay. Like, none of us really know the truth about anything. You gotta just, I don't know. He was caught on video, but he was actually acquitted of those charges when we knew good and well that was him on that video. Will I be reacting to who? Alright, so Aiden Ross just purchased a 10-acre estate for $25.5 million in Davis, Florida, setting a new record for the most expensive home sale in the city. Damn. I've seen this on Instagram somewhere too. It's funny because this actually comes out the day after they left off Aiden Ross for influencers that made the most money in 2025. Discord? Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get there. We still got some hours left of stream, so yeah. I mean, it's cool, but it's not like blowing my socks off or anything. Like, when I think 25 million, I think, damn, if I had the 25 M's to blow, imagine what you could do in 25 million in a certain area in California. Like, if you just took some land.
https://x.com/raindropsmedia1/status/1935035276641931531537.
I already have it in my books. Yeah, W purchase for Aiden. The problem when you buy homes this expensive, you're never gonna get what you paid for it when you want to sell it. That's the only problem. So I really hope that this is a purchase that he actually wanted. And I mean, really, really wanted, because when you try to resell a home like this, you're not getting 25 anything. You might have to fuck around and sell it for 15 to 17 if you're lucky. Or sometimes houses like this will sit for half a decade and you can't sell it. My question is, how long was this house sitting before it was purchased? Because who's just coming along to buy a $25 million home? The average person is not doing that. But W purchase for him. I just hope it's something that he really wanted. And yeah, congratulations. Alright, so it looks like Rog's got a new type of t-shirt that repels juices, Kool-Aids, Don Roggio, and anything of the such. Man goes viral after showing his white tee that repels all liquids.
Only white tees I'm wearing for now. Watch this. I got some people telling me it's real, some people telling me it's fake.
Conan, shout
I'm
out
doing
to
shit one more time.
Thank you.
Look now.
Damn, how could you just do this in the bathroom? I'd have stood in the tub at least. But the fucking bathroom floor? Stand in the tub.
You do one more time.
The fuck kind of t-shirt is this?
Only white.
What kind of shirt is this though? Hydrophobic t-shirt? Never heard of it. It's old tech. So Rog's basically just, shit, man, I'm about to give you some hydrophobic tea. Told y'all, nigga, man. We ain't spilling no lick in the club. Not on me, elite. Hold on a sec.